Before the story truly begins, allow me a quiet request. If you are drawn to dark romance, forbidden longing, and stories that linger long after the final word, subscribe to this channel and leave a like. It helps these stories find others who feel as deeply as you do. Now, stay with me. Isabella Laurent lived above the city, both literally and spiritually. Her penthouse hovered like a crown of glass over the river, its walls revealing a skyline sculpted from ambition and light. Every surface reflected success. Marble imported from places she'd never emotionally visited. Art purchased because it was rare, not because it moved her. She was known everywhere. Feared quietly, admired loudly, and utterly alone. Each evening ended the same way. Isabella barefoot, silk robe trailing, staring at the city as if it might confess something if she waited long enough. The parties below pulsed with life. Her calendar overflowed, yet inside her chest lived a silence so vast it echoed. It was on one of these nights, when the river mirrored the moon like a wound stitched with silver, that she felt the first tremor. Not fear. The mirror in her bedroom caught him first. Isabella was removing her earrings when she noticed the reflection behind her. Tall, still, composed of shadow and intent. She turned sharply. The room was empty. Her heart did not race. That was the unsettling part. Later, in the half-sleep between dreams, she heard his voice. Not spoken aloud, but pressed gently into her thoughts. You live beautifully, but not truthfully. She woke with her hand on her chest, breath slow, body warm. Desire stirred without direction, like a question without language. From that night on, reflections lingered. Glass doors hesitated before showing her own image. Windows carried an extra silhouette. And always, him. Isabella did not believe in ghosts. She believed in control. Yet control began slipping through her fingers like fine sand. At a charity gala beneath cathedral arches, she felt it again. That pressure in the air. The sense of being studied by something that understood her better than she understood herself. He stood apart from the crowd. No name announced him. No glass in his hand. Their eyes met. The room faded. You finally noticed, he said when she approached. Who are you? She asked, her voice steadier than her thoughts. He smiled, not kind, not cruel. Knowing. Someone who has been waiting for you to stop pretending. She should have walked away. Instead, she felt safer than she had in years. They met again without planning. A closed museum. An empty bridge at dawn. A forgotten courtyard swallowed by ivy. He never touched her. That restraint was more intimate than any embrace. You don't belong in my world, she told him once. He leaned closer, his presence thickening the air. Your world doesn't belong to you, he replied. It's a performance you perfected to survive. Anger flared, then grief. How do you know me? I know what you fear, he said softly, and what you crave. Her breath caught. The dreams changed. No longer distant corridors, but rooms filled with breath and warmth. His voice guided her through shadows that did not threaten. They welcomed. She woke aching. In daylight, she searched archives, texts, whispers passed between scholars who spoke of watchers, thresholds, beings born before human fear learned its name. When she confronted him, her voice trembled. You're not human. No, he agreed. Are you dangerous? He considered her carefully. To those who lie to themselves, he said. Yes. If you're still here, if this story has pulled you deeper, consider subscribing. These are the kinds of tales we tell. Slow, dark, unforgettable. Isabella began canceling meetings. Her assistants worried. Her lovers vanished. Only he remained. One night, she finally touched him. The contact burned. Not painfully, but profoundly. Her reality bent. Time thickened. You feel it now, he murmured. The truth beneath your skin. Tears streamed down her face. I'm afraid, she whispered. Good, he said, holding her without arms. Fear means you're close. He showed her the place between worlds. A realm where longing took form and love became law. Where beings like him fed not on flesh, but devotion, obsession, surrender. You will lose everything, he warned. She laughed softly. I already have, she said. Her name filled headlines when she vanished from public life. But Isabella felt more present than ever. With him, she was not admired. She was seen. You could still leave, he told her. She traced the outline of his shadow. I don't want safety, she replied. I want truth. Their bond deepened into something ancient and sacred. Not possession, recognition. I will never own you, he said. I don't want to be owned, she answered. I want to belong. The distinction changed everything. The final threshold awaited. Human life or eternal becoming. Memory or metamorphosis. She did not hesitate. Take me where fear ends, she said. He kissed her forehead. A blessing, a farewell. The city still glows. But somewhere beyond it, Isabella Laurent exists without name or limitation. She is no longer empty. She is no longer afraid. And sometimes, when someone stares too long at their reflection and feels a sudden warmth in their chest, she is watching, waiting. Because love beyond fear is never human. And once it finds you, it never truly lets go. Recognition.